What is up? This is your boy Anecdotal, and today we are going to continue the hero rating streak until I can get all the stars I can possibly have, except for the 54 I'm missing because I don't have Tamaki. So yeah, man, let's see what we got here. We got A3, which means we're gonna get some cash money. So let's go ahead and gear up our World Hero Mission Deku. So if we're gonna go ahead here, look, I just got him at S. Of course, I try to get the best stuff that I can out of him, because if you didn't know, World Hero Mission Deku is a meta character. He is a staple for your team. He's someone you're gonna want on Super Co-op. He's someone you're gonna want for AA. He's someone you're gonna want for pretty much across platforms of every content in the game. He's pretty much the man, though I have never learned how to play with him. Now, I've also been trying to get the absolute best chips for him. So a lot of people are wondering, man, hey man, how do I get my BP high up? You really just got to go into every corner of the game to increase their attack. So crystals, check. Chips, check. Overclocking them, check. Maxing out their skills, of course, so that you can put on their crystals, and then you can farm them. Unfortunately, World Hero Mission Deku is going to be one of these characters that will be forgotten at some point in the game, probably a lot later than sooner, because the rollout of characters is kind of slow in this game. So Mirio probably is going to be replacing Deku. But Super Co-op team, you need 9 players, and then for regular co-op, you only need 6. So is he still in the top 6? Najiri, definitely going to be up there. And now Mirio is definitely going to be up there. A lot of people are putting Tamaki in there. So that's only like 3 new characters that are sneaking in. Froppy's still one of those top 6. Endeavor is still one of those top 6, and Stain. So like for those 6 already. Now if we're talking those 3 more for the 9, of course World Hero Mission Deku is going to be in there, just like World Hero Mission Shoto is going to be. And then that last one could pretty much be anybody. Some people are filling up that slot with Denki, and then some people are putting in other characters in there, man. So like honestly, Deku is still going to be in here and still going to remain viable for a pretty long time until you see 2 or 3 other meta-breaking characters that could really go through the mold here. So if you still have him and, you know, just like me, only have him at S, he's still going to be a viable character, and it's not like he can't do great stuff. He can still shut down Najiri, which is probably, I would say, the #1 character in the game. So I would still use her, alright? I would still use Stain, especially since Stain has the ability to get to SSS+, and that's going to be one of the things that's going to hold not only Deku, but World Hero Mission Shoto back at the end game, and that's the very fact that they cannot be upgraded to SS+. Now, of course, none of this matters for the huge whales or dolphins out there that were able to get him to at least SSS, or even those that were able to get him to SS, because my Mirio, of course, is only single S, and I'm only now still working on getting characters like Najiri to SSS. So, you know, for the free-to-play grind, it's going to be crazy, but for those of you that are able to get him to SS, SSS or to SSS+, none of this matters. And of course, why are you listening, man? You already got the greatest characters in here and already have maxed them out. But for viable options for free-to-plays, yeah, man, don't worry, he will die out. He isn't someone you want to invest too much in once the end game starts coming in there for you, because he will be replaced. But for now, and in whatever bracket that you happen to be on in co-op or super co-op, he's definitely still one of the best. Can still fight back a Najiri, along with Stain, along with Froppy. They could all still fight back to a Najiri, and now Mirio's in the mix. And, you know, just a couple of weeks maybe of farming, you can get them to SS. Which you cannot do with this character right here. But as you can see, man, his rotation here is kind of annoying to me, man. I'm not sure when I could really get all of his damage going. I only got him at 2 stars here, and he is actually one of the characters that I put the most into, because when he first came out, he did it all. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so I was able to group everybody up there by using my All Might. If you have an All Might, dude, even if you only have the active card once, you know, not broken through, you can go ahead and do this. I'm lucky enough to have a All Might that was broken through once, so that means I got 2 copies of that active card, and I think I got both of them through fusing. So, you know, fuse those cards, man, and see if you can get them. Some of them I even fused, you know, 2 6-star cards to try to get a better 6-star card, and most of them were EX cards for characters that don't really matter, like Ojiro or Denki or Kirishima or Deku, right? The OG ones. And at this point, man, maybe the World Hero Mission EX cards may not matter as much because you're never going to get copies of them. It's what I did the first time around, but they did end up coming back because of the DVD release. Now, I don't know if they're going to do something else if the movie ever comes out and it's like it's gonna be televised or something. So like just in case some sort of crazy thing happens and I don't know, maybe the game gets lazy and just wants to have easy content to kind of plug out. Man, why am I missing, dude? What is this? Make sure to have your stuff ready and maybe not fuse the cards for World Hero Mission characters just in case, you know, if they do come back, because for a lot of the players that come later, they're going to be missing the 54 stars for all three of these characters. So they're going to be missing 150 plus. Well, the math's not too hard. 4 times 3 is 12. So the 162 stars are going to be missing from their hero rating because they didn't have these characters. Now, I don't know how many whales just come into a game like before the hype is there, but or when the hype has died down because the hero mission characters aren't there anymore. But yeah, man, someone's going to want them back at some point, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people spent in order, like if they didn't spend the first time already knowing how hyped the characters were, they definitely spent the second time over once they found out that Deku was meta and Shota was meta. Yeah, unfortunately, Bakugo was not. But hey, you know? So this right here, bam, got the kick. No, it didn't finish it off. All right, let me go over there. Let me actually try to use an active card. Oh, don't need to. All right, and there you go. I should be able to get the W here. This honestly is usually one of the easiest stages. I had an easier time doing this with Denki Ban. So his W does have some range, but for some reason, man, when I'm attacking and I'm trying to move the camera angle to try to go to a different location, I just, for some reason, can't. So this W should reach, and all right, easy dubs. Man, sometimes, man, sometimes. All right, so, man, I almost, like, just got that one as well. So let's go ahead and go to the next one. The next one should be that hammer guy. The hammer guy has just, like, a shield. That's the whole thing, is just having a shield. So you want to try not to get guard broken and be able to attack as much as possible here. Ooh, wow, really easy time right here. Boom. All right, decent damage. I feel like the active card did way more damage than Deku here. I really don't know how to play him, man. Somebody comment that down below on how you're supposed to play him. Wow, I actually really got a good bang for my buck there on that last attack, but that was also when his shield was down. So I don't know if I did the combo correctly. But yeah, at this point, man, I'm just going to go ahead and skill spam. I keep hearing like you're supposed to look at the bottom at some point. All of his like one for allness or all for oneness, whatever it is, ends up getting maxed out, and you could end up doing like huge damage, and that's when you want to skill spam. But I'm just really unsure when all that thing happens. And then there's all these little pauses like in between attacks. I'm sure like I'm canceling whatever the combo is. Here everything just kind of flowed, luckily. So that was probably the fastest I've ever took out this guy. Like, even with people that I know how to play with, that was really, really, really quick. He only was able to throw out his little every 8-second sort of tornado thunder thing once. And here, we're going to go ahead and hope that we could string everyone together with All Might. And then this guy kind of just moves around a lot. So, bam, easy dubs. So there you go, man. All 54, well, 53 stars. I'm actually going to go back and get that 54th star right now. But yeah. No trouble whatsoever, and this is from someone that's totally winning with BP. I have no idea how to play with World Hero Mission Deku. If anything, comment down below and give me some advice on how to better play with him. I'm really unsure on what to do, but at this point, man, the only time I'm ever going to play manually with him is never. Unless it's Apex, yeah. And at that point, I don't know if I want to risk trying to play with him. So maybe for fun on PvP, but at this point, there's no reason for me to ever play manually with him. I could just stick him into my super co-op team and he's going to do his thing. I could just auto him on AA. He's one of the strongest characters to have on AA, and just leave the auto on because his ult like is all encompassing. It hits everybody and it's pretty quick, and all of his attacks are pretty good at targeting anybody. Now, if I play manually and I'm trying to mess with the camera angles and hit a particular opponent, it's just kind of goes all over the place. So honestly, auto beats manual for me when using World Hero Mission Deku. You tell me if you have the same experience, because yeah, man, I definitely have one of the top, at the least top 15, even with the cards that I like, not the cards I put on him now because I just have the best possible cards, but with the regular cards I would have on him, he's already probably top 15 Deku in the server at S. Because of my gears, because of the overclocking of chips, because of the chips that I do have on him and upgrading and replaced to make sure that speed is there, attack is there, damage increase is there, or penetration, like all the good stats. So yeah, man, here everyone's grouped together. This actually looks like the run for me. Ooh, all right, let's make sure that I could actually get him here. He has 3 bars, 0 bars. All right, this is it, man. This is it. So I can't group everyone together. I need you, All Might. All right, so hopefully, should I ult? Oh, man, maybe I should ult, man. No, that'll take too much time. That'll take too much time. All right, it's so bad because I have no one to really just group everyone together right now. All right, maybe I should replace Endeavor next time, but I'm doing pretty big damage. This guy still has 20 HP bars. All right, All Might is here. He should clear everything out. Look at that. That 12 became 3, 2, 1. Let's get the dub. All right, man. Crazy. All right, so we got the dub. We got all 3 stars. That 1 star might matter in the future. You never know. So yeah, there you go. 54 stars, all the way complete. And that is, once again, attack 3 times. So that's 15. Defense 3 times. That's 15. And HP 3 times for 30, so that's 90 HP every time I do this. So yeah, man, the BP is just skyrocketing the more you do hero rating, and I'm going to make sure everyone you see on that list there that isn't already maxed out with hero rating is going to be maxed out in a future video. So if you like this video, man, make sure to like it, share with anybody from the MHA community. Of course, don't forget to make yourself known, comment down below, and just, give me some tips, man, because I don't know how to use this guy. I really don't. Peace out.